Hybrid children and genetic ritualism. Are you a breeder or a vessel? Welcome back. I'm Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and this is the Occult Family's How to Spot Them series. Trigger warning. This video series covers disturbing and very serious topics. Full legal disclaimer in the video description below. In today's video, we're confronting one of the most disturbing truths behind multi-generational ritual families. Children are not always born for love. They are born for function. And in these families, that function is often spiritual, psychic, ritualistic, or genetic. This video unpacks the disturbing reality of hybrid children, assigned breeders, and what it means to be a vessel rather than a sovereign human being. In ritual systems, reproduction is not just biological, it's engineered. Every child is assigned a role before birth. Some are created to carry certain energies, others to fulfill ancient contracts, and some to bring in non-human entities under the guise of family blood. Whether through natural conception, artificial insemination, or ritual impregnation, the goal is rarely about family legacy. It is about energetic utility and spiritual access. Let's begin with the role of the breeder. In occult bloodlines, certain women are selected to bear children not based on love, but based on lineage compatibility. These women may be assigned early in life, often groomed, ritualized, or broken down until they accept this role unconsciously. Breeders may be forced into marriages, sexual arrangements, or timed pregnancies aligned with eclipses, rituals, or contracts. In many cases, they are chosen for their spiritual sensitivity, psychic abilities, or vibrational compatibility with certain entities. Their job is to create a container, a child that can house something beyond the human. This leads to the next role, the vessel. A vessel is a child whose body is designed, spiritually and genetically, to be occupied. Not just by ancestors or spirits, but by non-human forces. This could include walk-in souls, ritual familiars, or even off-planet intelligences. Many hybrid children are vessels. They appear normal on the surface but carry strange behavior, advanced psychic ability, or emotional detachment. Some exhibit extreme memory gaps, precocious spiritual knowledge, or bizarre physical conditions that don't fit any medical profile. These are not defects. They are signs that the body is doing something it wasn't naturally meant to do. Hybridization doesn't always mean alien DNA in the sci-fi sense. Sometimes it's a mixing of bloodlines and entities, a human ancestry that has been tampered with over generations through rituals, forced trauma, and spiritual seeding. Other times, it's literal. Survivors report artificial insemination procedures performed without consent, medical events with missing time, or pregnancies that came with inexplicable psychic phenomena. Some mothers describe pregnancies where the child seemed to communicate with them telepathically before birth. Others report unexplainable changes in blood type, body temperature, or dream activity during gestation. In spiritual communities, this is sometimes glamorized as starseed children or indigo generations. But in occult bloodlines, these children are not here to awaken humanity. They are often here to serve the bloodline or the beings that control it. Psychic children in these families are rarely protected. They are used, monitored, deployed. Some are sent to military programs, spiritual training centers, or cult-like educational systems to refine their abilities. Others are left in the family system, where they become the emotional regulators, spiritual mediums, or dream watchers, feeding back information to the grid they were born into. Let's talk about spiritual IVF. In some cases, the ritual family may perform ceremonies designed to bring in a specific being or soul through conception. These ceremonies include sexual rites, invocations, or blood offerings meant to bind a specific energy to the child before it is even conceived. Some survivors report dreams or physical sensations of being spiritually impregnated, feeling as if something entered them that wasn't part of their own soul field. These are not metaphors. In ritual families, conception is a form of invocation, and the womb is treated as a portal. Now let's look at signs you may have been born as a hybrid or vessel. You've always felt different, less human, more observer than participant. You've had chronic health issues that no doctor can explain, especially tied to hormonal or nervous system regulation. Your dreams have always been prophetic, multidimensional, or involved symbols and languages you don't consciously understand. Your eyes changed shape, color, or vibration during early childhood. You were told as a child that you were special, gifted, or not like other kids, but not in a loving way, more like you were being studied. You experienced forced separations from your parents for extended periods, especially around key developmental years or trauma events. You have vivid memories or phobias around being examined, harvested, or watched, even when there's no direct trauma to explain it. Children born into these assignments are often not treated as children. They are seen as property, ritual, spiritual, and genetic property. Their soul contracts are overwritten, their sovereignty is compromised, and their trauma is institutionalized. These children often grow up with intense identity confusion. They are highly intuitive, but emotionally disconnected. Many become channels without consent. Some live with the sense that they've never been alone in their body. And let's be clear, this is not limited to women. Men in these systems are also used to produce children, whether through arranged partnerships, sperm collection, or ritual mating events. Their role is often hidden under patriarchal dominance, but they too may be manipulated, drugged, or forced to participate in bloodline engineering without understanding the consequences. Let's review what we've uncovered. Children in occult families are often born into spiritually assigned roles. Breeder, vessel, hybrid conception may involve ritual timing, invocation, or energetic agreements beyond the parent's awareness. Some pregnancies involve non-human or ancestral entities seeking embodiment through the child. Hybrid children may show signs of psychic sensitivity, emotional disassociation, or physical anomalies. Spiritual IVF and ritual insemination are real mechanisms used to channel specific souls or forces. Many of these children are monitored, trained, or exploited for their unique energetic capacity. This is not about being chosen, it's about being used. If you've always wondered why you feel like a guest in your own body, or why your gifts seem tied to suffering, it may be because you were born into a system that designed you to function, not to thrive. But gifts that were once weaponized can be reclaimed, and bodies that were once programmed can be cleared. Awareness is the first form of ownership. And in these systems, ownership is the only way to break the code. Hi, I'm Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and what you just watched is part of my signature program, the Chosen One series inside School of Soul. This series is not just a course, it's a blueprint for those who know they were different from the start. The black sheep, the scapegoat, the truth teller, the cycle breaker. Inside, you'll discover the family roles playbook, the golden child, the scapegoat, the enabler, the lost child, and how to finally step out of the part you were cast in without consent. How the black sheep becomes the goat, turning rejection into radical transformation and leadership. How to break generational curses and rewrite ancestral contracts so the pain stops with you. And how to recognize and escape modern forms of spiritual and technological targeting, from gang stalking to synthetic synchronicity. This isn't just about survival. It's about awakening, about reclaiming your voice, your lineage, and your destiny as one of the chosen ones. Click the link below to access the full series now, because the role ends the moment you decide it does, and the real script begins with you.